been very fortunate to have the opportunity to shoot a wide variety of firearms. There's been many great innovative designs that are all very impressive, but recently I had the opportunity to shoot something that totally blew me away and changed the way I think about what is probably my favorite firearm design of all time, the 1911. Before we go any further, I think it's important to let everyone know that I'm not a competitive shooter, and I know that there's plenty of people out there who could probably make this gun look a lot better than I do. And to be honest, I'm not even sure that I'm pronouncing the name right, but here we go, the review on the Sti Apeiro. STI just seems like an awesome company. They began as a two-man gun shop in Texas and have grown to one of the premier semi-custom 1911 shops in the world. They're employee-owned, so that everyone on staff really cares about the craftsmanship that goes into the guns, and it really shows when you get a chance to handle one of these amazing firearms. They also invented the 2011 frame. Here's the short version. Instead of a 1911 having two major components, the slide and the frame, the 2011 has three major components, the slide, the frame, and the grip. The slide still reciprocates on a steel frame, but the grip is made of a glass reinforced polymer, thus allowing the grip to accept double-stacked magazines, but maintain nearly the same grip circumference as a traditional 1911 with grip panels. So let's talk about 2011 magazines for a second. There's basically three sizes: 126mm, 140mm, and 170mm. This Apeiro is chambered in 40, so they can hold 14, 17, and a mind-numbing 22+1 respectively. And you can also change the base plates out to pick up another round or two. There's nothing I like better than a handgun that can hold nearly half a box of bullets. Let's start with the barrel, because I've never seen anything quite like this. First of all, most 2011s are bushingless bull barrels with reverse plugs. The bull barrel puts more weight to the front of the gun, helping it keep on target and giving you lower felt recoil. The Apeiro's Schumann barrel goes one step further because it has what they call an island on it. That's even more weight to the muzzle, and the slide also has to be cut to go around it, which does of course lighten the slide. On top of all that, the front sight is attached to this island on the barrel and not on the slide. So in theory, the sight doesn't reciprocate with the slide and stays closer to being on target, more like a revolver. Also, the slide being cut around the island is handled amazingly by STI. When closed, it actually feels like one piece of metal and never impeded the function of the firearm. The Apeiro features STI's Recoil Master guide rod, which is a two-spring system that is supposed to achieve lighter felt recoil and get the pistol back on target quicker. It also has two supports for the bull barrel, making the bull barrel fully supported. The gun also has a full-length dust cover like most 2011s. This gives STI guns a very distinctive look and also puts more weight forward. But I just love the look. To me, it gives them a futuristic, edgy look. Working your way back on the gun, you can't help but notice the saber-tooth cuts. These are a very non-traditional serration style, and not only do they look amazing, they are also very functional and give a very firm grip when racking the slide. These sights are unbelievable. In the back, you have a very nice adjustable STI sight. The front is a Dawson microfiber optic. Basically what this means is a very bright fiber optic, but it's probably half the size of fiber optic sight you are used to seeing. So just like with red dots, a smaller dot should lead to more accuracy. All I know is that they're extremely easy to pick up and flat out work. The Apeiro also has some basic features that you would expect from a 1911 or 2011 of this caliber. Ambi safety, an amazing trigger, slide to frame fit that makes you want to cry, it is so good. The other thing that's nice is the checkering on the grip. Even though this is polymer, the 30 LPI checkering really grabs your hands and feels like a high quality in 1911. You can't talk about STI without bringing up their iconic magwell. These things are huge and really help out with quick reloads, one of the things that make them so popular with competitive shooters. Then of course you have the absolutely gorgeous finish. The sides of the slide are polished to an almost mirror finish, then contrasted with the black on the saber-tooth cuts and the top of the slide. What takes it even a step further is the contrast between the island on the barrel and the slide. This gun is flat out sexy. I know that I've told you all before that certain guns shoot great, but this one goes to a whole new level. Recoil is virtually non-existent. The precision machining and fitting make the gun truly cycle as smooth as glass, all while the feeling in your hand is familiar and comfortable. The 2011 really does take things to a whole new level. I can see why STI calls it the evolution of the 1911. If you get the opportunity to shoot a 2011, you should absolutely seize it. And if you're in the market for a high-end semi-custom 1911, you should definitely give STI a look. You won't be upset. STI has really brought the 1911 to a whole new level while keeping everything great about John Browning's original design intact.